I think we're ready. We can call the meeting to order. We would like everyone who can to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mrs. Glazier?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Pavorak?
Yes. Okay, now we're going to look for some motions for the approval of minutes. I need a motion to approve the following minutes as presented, please. The regular meeting, June 17th, 2025, and executive session, June 17th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
That was first Dave, second Amy. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mrs. Glazier?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Pavorak?
Yes. Okay, now they have the report of the Director of Communications. I was going to say, I don't see Shannon.
All right, good evening, board. So we are recognizing two student groups tonight. First, we will recognize the Prairie Ridge boys tennis team and Coach Willie Stasny. So the Prairie Ridge tennis team is back here for a second year in a row. You might remember from last year. They finished second in the IHSA Class 1A tennis state finals. So we're going to welcome up Coach Stasny, Mr. Palacey, and Mr. Nice. All right, nice to meet you, Mr. Woodger, you said? Okay, come on up, guys.
All right, so yeah, hello again, everybody. The season is almost exactly like it was last year. I think I said, like, well, we did really well in state, couldn't win conference, still didn't beat Jacobs again this year. Maybe one of these years that'll happen, but during the season we had a couple good tournament victories leading up to state. Nobody was hosting a sectional around us, so we had to step up and host, and it kind of worked out that we had one doubles, took first place. Jack Widger was part of two doubles, took second place, so they got to play each other in the finals. Jacob Kim, who was the one singles player who would be here if it weren't for somebody's directions, he took first place. And then another big thing, we had all four positions qualify for the state tournament. Rory Sinise, who's on vacation currently, had a nice upset beating the 4 seed to then qualify for the state tournament and then winning us a point there in the back draw. So yeah, it was a full team effort to get one place higher. I wish we could have taken first, but that would have, not possible. But yeah, I'll turn it over to them if they want to say anything. These are 2 4-year players, so.
Why don't you guys introduce yourself and talk about the season and then
You got it.
plan for next year.
All right, so I'm Cole Palacey. I'm back again. So
Without Tim Jones, though, again.
yeah,
He
I
was not
know.
here last year either. I'm kind of disappointed. Sorry, Tim is my son's best friend. So I saw you guys play this year, your first match at state, and it was so cool to see you guys play as a team and how you kind of battled back because it was the tiebreaker, right? You had to go to that
against
first one?
Olney?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We had to play them again and went to another tiebreak. So
But it was so cool to see you play. And sorry, you can go
Oh,
on
you
with
are.
your.
yeah, I mean, I couldn't have been prouder than us as a team. I mean, we qualified every spot, which is super hard to do. And I mean, I really just owe it to the guys behind me and just with what they put into work, like in the off season and during the season, just they kind of really made this season like for us. And really, it was just a great way to go out and end high school. So, thank you.
And you're going to play somewhere next year, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I'm committed to Wartburg College for tennis.
That's nice. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jack Widger. This was my first time in the state tournament with these guys, and unlike them, I started playing tennis as a freshman, so it was just really fun with Coach Stasny just helping me become a better player on and off the court, and it was a great state tournament. It was my first year playing doubles senior year, too, so it was very fun.
Jacob, I've been playing since freshman year, and yeah, Coach Stasny is a great coach. I've been playing first singles, so, and last year was fun too, getting third, and then this year was even better, getting second, so it was fun. Oh, next year I'm going to Marquette for pre-dental, so.
Nice.
We'll do a picture in just a second. All right, next student group to recognize tonight is our Prairie Ridge softball team. So the softball team had a historic season and won their program's first ever IHSA state trophy and finished third at the IHSA Class 3A finals. Scott Busum was also named the 2025 Northwest Herald Softball Coach of the Year. So we're going to welcome up Coach Busum to share more about this historic season. So, Coach.
Thank you all so much for having us here today. It's good to see some familiar faces, some old colleagues in the back of the room there. I've been teaching and or coaching in District 155 for 25 years. This is the first time I've ever spoken at a board meeting or been invited into a board meeting. I always assumed my first time would be defending myself at HR or something like that. I am so much happier to be here doing this instead. So, so thank you all for having us. It's a great honor, you know, despite our inability to navigate the streets of Crystal Lake. Most of the girls were able to make it here tonight, so that was good. As far as the season goes, you know, I think beating Huntley 2 times this season, in a lot of ways, I think a lot of programs in the area would just say, that was it. That you just give us a trophy for that, and that's that. But they weren't ready to settle for that, and our team went on 2 just ridiculous winning streaks that I didn't necessarily. I thought we'd be pretty good. I really did, but I didn't anticipate what they did. We went on 2 double-digit win streaks, and we lost a game, and they didn't bat an eye, and they turned around and started another win streak that unfortunately ended in the state finals. And I think one of the most impressive things that I saw from this team was that resiliency at state after they lost the biggest game, for most of us, biggest game I've ever coached in. And I think years down the road, they might look back and say, this was the biggest game we've ever played in. But they were not going to get on that bus home going 0-2. And it was pretty evident that that other team was in trouble on day 2. And so when that third place game started and I saw them take the field, I was like, I don't feel bad for the other team, but I'm glad I'm on my side because what they did to that team was borderline violent. And so it was just exciting, you know, to represent the district, certainly to represent Prairie Ridge. I know I reached out to some of you, you know, Steve and Chris, everybody at Prairie Ridge made our trip downstate. They made us feel very special, and they made what is a unique opportunity seem really, really exciting for the girls. And so we're very appreciative to you for allowing them. Yeah, come on in. This is one of our freshmen. It's okay. Yeah. Hi, Kate. Come on in. So there's that. The final thing I wanted to say that I think you could talk about, you know, accolades. We have our awards night tomorrow night at Prairie Ridge, and there are many all-state players and all-area and all-conference and all those things. But you know, when I got hired 3 years ago, it was made pretty evident by the previous athletic director. I don't like the culture of the softball program here at Prairie Ridge, and I want you to come in and change that. And I don't know how to do that necessarily, but I feel like as a coach, I could point people in the right direction. And that's all I think they needed. I'm a firm believer that winning, there's no such thing as a winning culture. People don't win because they're in a winning culture. The winning comes as a byproduct of a really good culture, and their dedication, the sacrifice. I mean, I don't even know how many times these girls had to have their jobs covered for them to go to practices or games. How many, I don't know, dates that they had to skip, concerts that they didn't get to go to, social events that they had to miss because they said, nope, I dedicated myself to this group, to this team. And they showed up. And their commitment, their academics, our team GPA is ridiculous. So the sacrifices, the camaraderie, the mutual respect that they had for everybody in the building, our opponents, the game itself, they built a culture. I just got to be along for the ride. So I'm super proud of this. I have so much more to say to them tomorrow night, but I'm truly honored to be in front of all of you here today. Certainly, my old boss, glad that he got to be here to see us do this, because he saw me coach a lot of games over there in green and gold. And so we finally did it. We got the big trophy, and I couldn't be prouder of this group. So thank you all to having us here tonight. I know 2 of the captains are here, and I think they wanted to say a couple of things, but we appreciate you having us here. Thank you.
guys. I just want to take a moment to reflect on what we've accomplished this season. Not just placing third and making school history, which is an amazing achievement by itself, but everything it took to get here also. It wasn't just about winning games, it was about showing up for each other every single day. It was about the trust we built every game, and we learned to count on each other, and not just the things that were going well, but when we were tired, frustrated, down, or just not having it, and that's what makes this team so special.
Every laugh during warm-ups, every high five after a great play, every word of encouragement when someone was down, those moments built the foundation of who we were. That energy and joy that we brought to each and every game is what fueled our success this season. It allowed us to flourish on the field because we knew we had each other's backs. So yes, we're proud of all of our achievements this season, but what we'll remember most is the bond that we built and the trust that carried us here. I'm so proud of what we've done together, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this team. Thank you.
And then, ladies, could you just give us the name and then what school year in school you are, and if you're a senior, what you're planning to do next year? We'll start right here.
So, my name's Addie. I'm a senior, or I just graduated, and I'm going to Illinois next year to play softball. My name's Bella Gnafo. I'm going to be a sophomore, and
I'm Kylie Carroll. I'm going to be a junior. I'm Morgan Powell. I'll be a sophomore. I'm Anna Gargula. I graduated, and I'm going to the University of Iowa. I'm Tucker Fry. I'll be a senior. I'm Anna Alex. I'll be a senior. I'm Kylie Leslie. I'll be a junior. I'm Bella Moore. I'll be a junior.
Congratulations, ladies. And then assistant coaches, can you guys just give us name?
I'm Samantha Hardy. I teach at Central.
I'm Mark Curry. I don't teach.
You coach.
Yes.
I'm Mike Fry. I also teach at South. I'm Steve Powell. I teach at South.
Any questions first?
Just listening to you talk about, your season kind of goes after school's out, right?
Yeah.
You have all those, so yeah, I appreciate all the time that you put into it. The same with the tennis, right? You guys go and you're done with school, but you're still doing all of this. So congratulations on all your hard work.
All right, if I could have a couple board members, we're going to do a few pictures out here, and then we'll get these students on their way.
Yeah.
really thinned out the crowd here.
You
guys
guys
wanna
can move
move
up to the
up?
front.
Yeah. All right, we got everybody. So the board received 3 FOIAs in the last month, and they are published on tonight's agenda. And all responsive documents are available in the public board packet on the district's website. That concludes my report.
Thank you. That brings us to public participation at Board of Education meetings. There were no public comment cards pulled in tonight, so we are going to skip down to the report of the Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations, Chief School Board Business Official, Dr. Warner. I said it wrong. Anyway.
Good evening, board and community members. Before I begin my report, it's an absolute privilege to introduce to you 2 legends in Illinois school finance that are here with us tonight. Tamara Mitchell, who's the immediate past president of Illinois Association of School Business Officials, and Edward Brophy, the current president of IASBO and fellow Augie grad, for a brief presentation.
Thank you for that introduction, Kevin. You are a legend yourself. And thank you for to the board for allowing us just a few moments to speak with you tonight. As Kevin said, my name is Tamara Mitchell. I'm the immediate past president of the Illinois Association of School Business Officials, and I had the pleasure of serving for the past 3 years on the board with Kevin. He was a phenomenal board member. So again, thank you for giving me a moment to speak. Kevin made a lasting impact during his time on the board, and his success was made possible in part by the support of the Board of Education as well as the superintendent. So thank you so much for your support of him as he served on the board of the Illinois Association of School Business Officials. In recognition of Kevin's service, the Illinois ASBO Foundation is pleased to make a $1,000 donation to the District 155 capital campaign, and I am honored to present this check to the board tonight. Kevin, thank you so much for your service, and I will turn it over to Edward.
Thank you for having us. Just be very brief. Just want to express again our thanks to all of you, superintendent and board, for the support for Kevin. Also want to share our association has recently undergone a leadership change, and Kevin was instrumental in the dialogue and the deliberations that were involved with that. He was his wisdom and guidance, his steadiness, his calm and confidence got us through that, and he was a great person to have during that entire experience. So we're very grateful that he was a part of that and helped guide us through that. And just want to say thank you again to Kevin for his service. Thank you to all of you. And I just got to say really quick, hats off to those teams. That was awesome. So wish you a great summer and a great next school year. And thank you for having us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Before I begin my formal report, I wanted to give the board a brief update with regards to district risk management program. Back in 1995, the district joined the Collective Liability Insurance Cooperative, which is a stable 180-member insurance pool that offers economies of scale when purchasing insurance. Last month, the property and casualty, liability, and workers' comp insurance premiums for the upcoming year were released, whereas the overall pool saw increases on certain lines as high as 15%. District 155's premiums are up only 1.7%, less than the rate of inflation. The key drivers here are really our own loss control efforts that yielded favorable results to that of the broader pool and earned the district actuarial credits or savings of approximately $65,000. I feel it's important to recognize key contributors for that experience. In particular, our extended operations department for their safety training and loss prevention efforts to keep students and staff safe, as well as our HR department, led by Mr. Josh Nobilio, for their internal claims management and company nurse program. I want to thank you all. Moving on, the formal treasurer's report, which can be found in your posted board packets. Fund balances at fiscal year end were $75.8 million. Overall, revenues came in exactly 100% of budget, which is a good thing. This is largely due to higher interest income that was partially offset by lower corporate personal property replacement taxes, which have been highlighted for you throughout the year. Our expenditures came in at 97% of budgeted, also a good thing. The two key contributors here were lower health insurance claims. We self-insure our health insurance for employees with a captive on top of that. And then we had some timing differences with regards to accrual accounting as it relates to our summer projects. So even though there's savings in this current fiscal year, that's going to transfer to next year. So that's a timing difference. Such a level of financial accuracy is only possible with effective collaboration and consensus building between the Board of Education and administration. So I want to thank you for that, as well as our extended corporate finance team led by Erica Gerso, who does an awesome job on a daily basis. The overall coverage ratio of 47% is up 2% from the prior year and remains compliant with Board Policy 420. Moving on, the quarterly investment report. As of June 2025, the investment portfolio continues to meet the priorities and objectives as outlined in Board Policy 4.32. Based largely on our investment strategy and short-term rates, the portfolio earned $3.9 million this past year, which is a 15-fold increase over our annual run rate just 4 years ago. This is great news for our community. Next, I'm seeking a motion to approve board bills in the amount of $12.9 million for the period of June 11th through July 2nd. The balance is further broken down between payroll-related items representing $6.9 million and the remaining $6 million for vendor payments. May I please have a motion to approve board bills as presented?
So moved.
Second. That was first Ryan and second Stephanie. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Laboris?
Yes.
Mrs. Blazier?
Yes.
Thank you. The next two agenda items I deem as routine in nature as done annually and were discussed in detail at our earlier Finance Committee meeting. First, I'm seeking a motion adopting a resolution authorizing notice of availability for public inspection and notice of public hearing for our annual budget for fiscal year 2025-26. This action is required by Illinois School Code. The highlights of the tentative budget include a balanced operating budget, meaning that normal revenues cover normal expenditures, and we remain compliant with fiscal policy 420. After tonight, budget assumptions will continue to be refined and updated with new and updated information from state and federal levels as we proceed forward to September's public hearing. May I please have a motion to approve the resolution as presented?
So moved.
Second.
That was first Steve, second Elizabeth. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Laboris?
Yes.
Mrs. Blazier?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Thank you. Finally, I'm seeking a motion approving the swim pool rental agreement with Sage YMCA for fiscal year 2025-26. Back in 2021, the district entered into a partnership with Sage YMCA to host our boys and girls swim practices as well as swim meets. Each year, that rate increases slightly, averaging less than 2% per year, which is less than the rate of inflation. We remain pleased with the partnership with Sage YMCA, and the amount, which is $68,000 for both seasons combined, is included in the tentative budget, which I just spoke to. May I please have a motion to approve the agreement as presented?
So moved.
Second.
That was first Stephanie, second Amy. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Boris?
Yes.
Mrs. Blazer?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Thank you, Board.
Thanks. Okay, that brings us to the report of the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Nobilio.
Good evening, Board. Congratulations to you again, Kevin. I don't come bearing any legends, and I don't have any awards with me tonight, but I do want to talk through two items that I have on the agenda. The first is the memo of understanding for the payment for dual credit coursework. Essentially, we talked about this at length in committee prior to tonight's meeting, and this is an effort to remove any obstacles that teachers at the Masters Plus 60 level may face in getting dual credit certified. And so tonight, I'm just looking for a motion to approve the MOU as it's presented here.
Can we have that motion, Board, please?
So moved.
Second. That was first Ryan, second Stephanie. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Boris?
Yes.
Mrs. Blazer?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
The second item that I have listed there is the personnel report, and I'm just, as usual, looking for your motion to approve the personnel report as attached.
So moved. Second.
That was first Dave.
Yep.
Second
Ryan.
Ryan. Sorry, can't. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Boris?
Yes.
Mrs. Blazer?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Thank you, Board.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Dr. Lisinski, you're up with report of the superintendent.
Sounds good, thank you. So good evening, Board. I wanted to begin tonight by celebrating the work of our students. We had 32 students across all 5 District 155 schools participate in micro internships designed to help them explore career pathways before graduation. And as we discussed in committee tonight, the internships included aviation at Rockford Airport, law enforcement with the Prairie Grove Police Department, and museum curation through the Wisconsin Historical Society.
And, sorry, and that was just for the summer?
That was just the summer.
32.
Yeah, those are 3 examples of the 32 students. On average, students completed 20 hours of real-world experience, and we have 93 students registered for our micro internships this fall. I also want to recognize the many staff members, again, I did this last month, but who have been working over the summer in various capacities to support students and continue our progress as a district. We have had countless staff involved in summer school, ESY, driver's ed, athletic and extracurricular camps and activities, professional development experiences, facility improvements, buildings and grounds, technology enhancements, interviewing and hiring, transportation, etc. So I want to thank all of them. It is amazing to see the number of people that are invested in our success, willing to come in over the summer and give up their time for our students. Additionally, tonight, I want to recognize, gotten enough recognition tonight, but recognize our business office. So recently, you'll see those 2 plaques over there on the wall. We're adding some hardware there. We received notification that D155 was the recipient of the ASBO International Certificate of Excellence in Financial Reporting for our commitment to transparency and high-quality financial reporting on our fiscal year 24 comprehensive financial report. And in addition to that, we also received the Government Finance Officers Association Award for Excellence in Financial Reporting for the highest standards of transparency, clarity, and full disclosure in our June 30th, 2025 annual comprehensive financial report. So I want to thank Kevin for his leadership. I also want to thank our director, Erica, and our entire business office team of Ann, Sandy, Ellen, Deb, and Dana. So thank you, Kevin. Well done. And in just 2 weeks, we welcome back all of our District 155 administrators for our Leadership Summit. During our time together that week, we dive into our goals, our data, our action steps for continued growth as an organization. This year, our focus is on innovative instruction and how we best support our staff in their professional learning journey throughout the school year. Our Leadership Summit is truly what sets the tone for the upcoming school year and lays the foundation for what's to come. So that's in just a couple of weeks. And then finally, we met in 4 committees tonight. In HR, we discussed MOUs for dual credit coursework payment and an operations support assistant position. We also discussed our technology department restructuring. In finance, we talked through our tentative budget and our rental agreement for the use of the swimming pools at the Sage YMCA. In workforce development, we heard an update on our career experience program and its continued success, as well as our first ever certified apprenticeship pathway. And finally, in strategic planning, we reviewed our district-wide goal data, our safety and security upgrades, the new attendance policy, and our professional learning plan and CLT refresh project that rolls out this year. Lastly, I am seeking the board's approval of our May 2025 graduates from District 155 as presented in your packets. This year, we had a total of 1,283 graduates in May. 296 were from Cary Grove, 383 from Central, 305 from South, and 299 from Prairie Ridge. If I could please have the board's approval of our May 25 graduates, please.
We need a motion to approve the May 2025 graduates of District 155, please.
So moved.
Second. That was first Amy, second Stephanie. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mrs. Paboris?
Yes.
Mrs. Blazier?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
That concludes my report. Thank you, board.
Thank you. Okay, that brings us to any old business. Dr. Lizinski just went over some committee reports. Any others to report? I think so. Any new business? How about any matters to be brought up by the board? Okay, that brings us to our last item, motion to adjourn.
Second.
That was first Amy, second Elizabeth. Roll call, Mary Jo, please.
Mrs. Blazier?
Yes.
Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefer?
Yes.
Mrs. Lund?
Yes.
Mrs. Macro?
Yes.
Dr. Olson?
Yes.
Mrs. Paboris?
Yes. Thank you, guys.
I don't know.